that's a better one. Hey gang, it's me, Ola. I'm coming at you from somewhere deep, and oh, I'm so serious, deep in the wilderness, not necessarily the forest, because it's marsh, swamp, slough, river, lake, forest. There's nothing out here but the above mentioned. So I spent about 5 hours, it looks like. I got out here at 6. Actually, I think I was pedaling away at 6 a.m. Now, I've fished here, but it's been, 3 or 4 years. And I've only fished here once. And the time I did fish here, I got skunked. So I came back with some revenge fishing to do. And geez, I fished for about 3 hours with not even a bite. I mean, I covered probably 7 miles. I went as far as I could, and I even went into one of the back sloughs. You'll see in the video, down in the skinny water. I don't know if this could possibly be tidal. It kind of seems like it, but I'm not sure. I know it's connected to the St. Johns River in some form or fashion, but I don't know how far up that is. It's a bit windy now. I'm just now getting off, mainly because of the heat. Wind was great. And on the way back, it turned on the bite, and I just had a fun time. I think I caught 12 fish in a matter of the last hour. So it was fun at the end, but it was a lot of work. Will I come back? Yeah, I probably will. But I think they do duck hunting out here in the spring, and winter. So I don't think I'd come out here in the spring. But late spring and early summer and probably early fall is okay. I did get a few measurable fish, so we put those on the catch 22 only, nothing else. So I gained a few inches. I won't post a leaderboard today, but I will on the next trip. So in one of my previous videos, someone asked if I could show how I load the kayak into my truck. It's not super hard and I'm not super strong, but there is a method to it in order to make it work. If I didn't have my wheels, there's no way I could do it. So this is for you that was asking for this video. So let's roll the, there's an eagle. There goes an eagle. Really close. I don't even have my phone to get a video. Dang. But anywho, let's go ahead and roll the kayak loading and then we'll get to the video. So stick around. Okay, here we go, here we go. I use a rug on my tailgate here so I don't scratch it. It is the rhino covering, but I'll scratch it with the kayak. Ooh, those are hot. Ow, ow, ow. So I have these, they're called Sidekick. All right, we got the wheels in. Up we go. So this is how I get it from the lake to the truck bed. And you kind of want to do it on a level surface because if you're coming from downhill, you have to lift it really high right here. I mean, I got to kind of lift it already. And if you're going downhill, it's an even bigger lift. Go ahead and pull my scupper so the water can drain. Woo, got some garbage back here. I get it up there like such. Then I have a transducer that's right there. It sticks out, so I have to lift this. I grab the hole and underneath by the transducer and just nudge it up, just like that. Then I pick up the back end. I hope you can see this. Lift with your legs, not your back. Push it on in. And pull your wheels off. I like to rinse them. Let's rinse them off. That way they don't put all that rock in my kayak. And that is basically it. And I tie it down. That doesn't get much easier than that. Like I said, I'm a weakling, but I don't think I could do any bigger kayak like this. Any heavier kayak, and it would be too heavy for me. This is the max. Probably could go heavier, but I'd end up hurting my back. I'll show you my quick tie downs. Very simple. There, we're done, we're in. Boom, boom, just like that. I'll show you my tie downs. See that? It just goes right from the kayak. I added these little straps that are hooked to the hand grab. You probably shouldn't tie from there, but I don't put a lot of strain on this kayak when I'm you know, hauling it at all. Same thing on this side. And it goes to a tie down that's in the truck, that was already in the truck, but I added a bunch of other tie down options. But I mean, this is sturdy. It's not going anywhere. And I do not hot dog or hot rod around. Now, if I got in a crash, it's probably going to break out, but it probably would anyway, regardless of how you had it tied down. So that about does it for my transport. I hope that answers your questions. And now let's roll today's beautiful backcountry, backwoods, wilderness fishing footage. Good morning, folks. 6:17 in the a.m. I am way out here in the middle of Nowhereville. Got the lake all to myself so far. See if we can get on something. I have fished here one time many years ago. I say many, but it was actually like 3 or 4. And I didn't catch anything. So, needless to say, I'm not expecting anything crazy, but I do hope that I have better luck this time around. I mean, look at it. It is gorgeous. I'm surrounded by swamp, basically. Let's throw the popper. It isn't windy, and it's going to pick up a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be too awfully windy, but you know what? I don't care if it gets windy. There goes a fish right there. I can see the wake. Because it's going to be hot. So the major feed isn't until around, what did I say, 10:30, 11? So hopefully I can last long enough before overheating to at least fish the major. There we go. First cast is out of the way. Now let's get down to business. I would imagine there's going to be some bowfin in here, probably some gar, obviously some bass, lots of birds, gators, snakes, your typical Florida stuff. It's about 70 degrees right now. I'm showing the water at 80. The breeze is going to be out of the northeast, so I'm going to head that way and go up into the deeper area. This here is like 2.5 feet, but this does go way up north. I think it's 7 miles around the lake if I were to fish the bank all the way around. Stick around. Let's see if we can get on some kind of jungle critters. Yes? It looks like I can get through. I was kind of worried there. Late summer, you're not getting through here. You're covered in lily pads. This is a workout. It's just a little breeze, but I'm feeling it. It's coming down a funnel right here. Whoa, that was a big boil. It's an alligator. See all those bubbles? That's something swimming on the bottom. Most likely a little gator. We're not to the main lake yet. Had one bump on the frog. I mean, it was little. Probably like a bluegill or something. I broke off my Picasso spinnerbait. So I'm not happy about that. Is it this way or that way? I think it's this way. I have to look at my Google map. Yeah, the pads aren't bad. The last time I was here, I had to like zigzag through them and over the top of some. It was so clogged up. So I'll take this any day over that. It's gonna be hot. There's no clouds. There's just a few wispies that, you know what, let's throw the Savage gear. I don't have a bull tied on yet because I broke my line on that bigger rod. It actually broke the leader off casting a spinnerbait. I'm gonna keep fishing the shoreline though, because I'd venture to say they're gonna be closer to this cover than the sparse pads out there. So I'll keep throwing right here along this shoreline. Bound to get one sooner or later. Under the trees. I'm gonna put on a mag finesse. You know there's gotta be some big fish in here. Like I said, it is connected to the river. This is a whole big, oh, pink spoonbills. Oh, a pair. Too far away. Those were gorgeous. That's the third one I've seen. The first one was solo. Okay, this should be a creek channel here, leading to another pond. Up in that corner, maybe I can get through. Let's take a stroll through there and see what's up. Nothing else is happening in the main lake. The wind has died down. It's actually hot. This lake is very shallow. It's between 2 and 3.5, 4 feet everywhere. There's no drop-offs, no ledges, just cattails and lily pads. Let's see if I can get a bite in here. I think it's going to get really shallow. I'm not going to paddle if I have to. I'll turn around and head back out. Uh-oh. I'm hitting. There's a gator. I think I'm in the gator nursery. Dang. Let's see how far it is to that pond. Whoa. We're almost there. I just have one more curve. I could paddle, I guess, for a little ways. Just keep my eyes open for any big lizards hanging out. I'm hoping this opens up to some deeper water out here. If I hook a big fish back here, I'm liable to get, oh, those were probably tilapia. I'm liable to get chased for it. Some skinny water. Crap, I hope that the gators don't decide to come out and bask in the sun here shortly and block my way. This almost smells like a saltwater marsh. It kind of looks tidal too. That was a gator. It kind of looks tidal. Watch it dry up while I'm back here. PU. Yeah, it smells like a marsh. St. John's River is up here. Here's the little pond. Is it going to open up is the question. And then this connects to another little thing, and it's a whole chain all the way back in the slough. But if it doesn't get any deeper, there's no sense in going any further. There goes something swimming. Gator, gator. Yeah, they like this area. It's 1.5 feet deep, folks. I'm barely hitting the bottom. All right, I'm gonna turn around. It's just getting shallower. That's too bad. Too bad. Ugh, now I have to face the sun. Oh, come on, prop. I'm in muck. Days like this, I wish I had a motor. More pedaling than fishing. That one's kind of big too. I went right by him and I didn't even see him. Yeah, that's a gator. No, that's a tree. That's so bizarre. They look just like a gator. No wonder it didn't move. They look just like a gator tail. Sure is stinky. I think there's some current in this place. Okay, folks, I'm coming out of the slough and the hidden pond. It's way too shallow back there. Of course, no bites. No bites anywhere yet. The heat's picking up. The breeze is gone. This is flat water back here now. Head around the perimeter like I planned. Dang. Finally got a bite. First bite of the day, first fish of the day. I'm in shock. There actually are fish in here. Wow. First fish of the day. Good golly. What a slow biting morning. He's gonna measure. Just a little bit. I just kept on casting. That was on the Mag Finesse, which I lost it. What a dark bass. Thanks, fish. So much for that one. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I'm still in shock. He was 12 and a half. Let's go back with the green pumpkin version of that same bait. Unbelievable. I'm in shock that I just got a bite. I hear some fishing going on behind me. Okay, throwing it weightless on a 5/0. On a spinning combo. Lots of pads for these fish to get caught up in. Little dude. But the bite is on. He's too small to measure. Too small. What a pretty fish, though. Nice dark bass. Hey, I'm happy that the bite decided to turn on. It's funny, there's nothing up in the main lake, but they're in this area. I didn't get one hit coming out. Whoa. That was aggressive. That was aggressive. Look at that hook set too. Buried in that cheek. Wow, fish. You gonna jump off the board? He might be too small. He is. He's measurable. 12 inches. Thank you, fish. What an aggressive hit. Too bad he wasn't like 3 pounds heavier. Oh, boy, the bite just decided to turn the heck on. Oh, shoot, this bite has just flipping turned on. He's after it. Shoot, fish are just active right now. I was getting ready to leave. Dang. Oh. Oh, he's in the pads. He's in the pads. I'm probably lost him. They're so smart. Oh, he's still on. There, he just got off. I kind of let him off. He was wrapped around a pad. That's a good one. Get over here. They're all in between the pads, in the channels between the pads. Oh, yes. That one's a little better. He threw my worm. All right, this is the 4th one I've actually landed. I've missed about 3 others. They're in between the pads there, just throwing in little openings that have a channel that comes all the way through, and they're in there. $14er. Looking for that big one. I threw the Savage Gear, didn't get any hits on it. Surprisingly, they seem to only want this worm. Weedless worm. Weedless, weightless worm. Just this little hombre right here. There we go. That's a better one. Oh, I'll take that. Come here, fish. Boy, he's strong. That's a strong fish. They're getting bigger as the morning wears on. Nice. Oh gosh, the teeth. That's the best one of the day. Oh, his teeth. Man, they're sharp. These wilderness fish are rowdy. Even the smalls. Rowdy, rowdy. Come here, you. I'm gonna call a gator over. Golly, he will not sit still. 14 3/4. Look at that. Dang, go. Get out. Beat it. Wow. Mean fish. These fish are rowdy. Rowdy and mean. They have a lot of bait fish in here, I'll say that. I see lots of little bait fish. Rowdy, rowdy, rowdy. We'll measure, but I gotta stuff myself into some plants here. Let's back up in here. I have never seen such rowdy fish. All of them. Every one of them are madder than all get out. Big whopping 12 inches. Ah, there goes my worm. Ow. Too small. They're going through these mag finesse worms. Whoa. Bunch of tilapia. Something just ate my worm. Hold up, hold up. Wow, too small. Too small, but look at that rowdy cat. These really are super rowdy bass. I'm not sure why. This must not be like a typical lake. I bet you they have access to just go to the river if they want. Maybe they came out of the St. John's. River fish are a little different breed. That one feels decent. Oh. I thought the bite was over. I thought it was over. $12.75. Woo, he's mad.